Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this reading for the month of September. This is going to be a monthly overview reading. We are in Virgo season, so we're in this earth energy, and I hope that you're maybe starting to feel more at home, more at peace. Maybe things have started to calm down. We just left fire season, Leo season, so now we're in your kind of home base energy. So I hope you're feeling good. We're going to do a Celtic cross spread, and all the decks that we're using for this reading, they'll be listed in the description box below. Tune into your intuition, tune into your higher self. Just know that you never have to receive any message that it's not for your highest and best good. So just trust that. Taurus can be your sun, moon, rising, maybe Venus or Mars placement. And you also might be here watching because you're interested in a Taurus. So if you're a cross watcher, just know that you're also welcome to be here. This first card that popped out is recent past energy. So the energy that brought you into September is the Four of Wands. Fire, love, passion, soulmate energy. It's 1111. Somebody that you live with or you share space with, you have a home with, or you're married to, or you want to be married to. That, this is previous to September. This energy was a big part of your energy. And let's look at your current energy for September. Where are you currently at as September opens up for the sign of Taurus? Six of Coins. This is very earth-based energy. This is your kind of comfort zone, I would say. Being very invested in fairness, equality, reciprocity. So you're in this current position of, if it's given to me, I will give back. If people share their time, their energy, their health, their wealth with me, I'll do that for them. I will give back as much as what's given to me. I'm not sitting there over giving. I'm giving just as much as is given to me. What is your challenge in that energy, Taurus? What challenges you or conflicts you or makes you feel that is a struggle? It's the Five of Vases. There's emotional remorse. There's regret. There is a sense of loss, of looking at everything that you've lost versus what you have. The Five of Cups is emotional depletion. It's not that we've lost everything. We just are sad about what we have lost. It really is crying over spilled cup energy. This is your challenge. So while you're over here being very fair and square and reciprocity oriented, you're also struggling with, but I've also lost, and going down memory lane and thinking about all the cups that have been spilled. What is on your mind? What are you thinking about? What is going on your mind in the month of September, Taurus? Death energy. This is your opposite sign, major arcana, attributed to the sign of Scorpio. This has to do with transformation. This has to do with something coming to an end. But when something comes to an end, death energy, something new comes forward. So we have one thing that closes the door, and we have something else that opens another door. So it is not the end, period. It's the end, ... and then something new. And this is on your mind. You're very interested in seeing transformational energy come through. That's on your mind big time. What is under the surface for you, Taurus? Under the surface, maybe it's in your subliminal energy, but it's there. It's the Seven of Coins, more earth energy, and this is patience and being patient. Is that hard for you right now, Taurus? Are you feeling like, as September is unfolding, that you've got to sit on your hands? You have to wait? That nobody loves that. This is really more about patience, though. It is the fact that you've already planted seeds, you've already watered, sunlight, you've sang to everything, you've done everything to set the environment, to set the mood, and now you wait. You are patient. You are hoping that everything starts to sprout and come through, but there's no rush in that process. You just simply have to be patient. And that is under the surface. And I get this feeling that there's a Taurus just like, I want that to happen, but I'm going to be patient. As you move into the future, what is your energy as you move into the future? It's Princess of Wands. This is really like the Page of Wands, and it is about energetic energy towards future. And it could be passion, it could be a romantic spark like intimacy, but it can also just be in a career, in a job. Looking at, I'm going to start putting in some applications. I'm going to start looking into other things because maybe wherever it is that I'm at right now, I want to see transformation. I'm going to be patient and see if things change. But if they don't, I'm going to start taking the ball in my own court and I'm going to start making things happen. I'm going to put applications, I'm going to go on interviews, and I'm going to probably accept something that's offered to me if things around here don't improve. Talk about let's look at your external energy. So it is a person, place, or thing outside of you that has an effect on you and your energy. What is that? 3 of Vases. So there is a person, place, or thing outside of you that is always wanting to get together and be social and let's drink and let's party and let's have fun. And that's great in moderation, right? We can't do that all the time, but this person loves to do it all the time. This person is a person that loves life. They celebrate, they're joyful, they're invested in emotional energy. So they could be a water sign of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but they love to love and they love to feel things and all the good things. And they like to get together. They like to drink. They like to socialize, Sunday brunch, happy hours after work. They love that. And you probably love that too, but maybe more in moderation. I know you're an earth sign and you like stability and structure. So, let's find out how you feel. What is your internal energy? What are you feeling inside, Taurus, as September progresses? You're feeling the 8 of coins. So you have the 6, the 7, and the 8. And this is your internal energy. And this is a Taurus that is like, I am focusing on work right now. Maybe I am really focusing on if things around my current job don't improve. I am invested in my profession and I want to be excellent at it. And I'm going to do everything I can to be a master of my craft. And if I can't do it here, I'll find someplace else to do it. I'm very much about my work. Somebody wants to be over here socializing and partying and having fun, and you're dialed in and in lockdown mode of I'm dialed into my job. Tell me about your hopes and fears. What are you hoping for, but you also fear at the same time? Princess of Coins. Very much like the Princess of Wands, the Princess of Coins is the Page of Coins, the Page of Pentacles, and it is about a new opportunity. I want a new job. I want a new workplace. I want a new offer on a new job. I also fear that because that means I will have to change. And so it's a hope and it's a fear. Princess of Coins. Tell me about the potential future outcome, possibly. It can happen or not. It's always a matter of just waiting until we get to the future final outcome to see. But for Taurus, we have 7 of Swords. This is mental energy. It's cerebral, it's in your mind, it's air, it's swords. It's about the way that you think. Because this is showing up as a final outcome, what this is really saying is that you can't trust everything you think. Sometimes we sabotage ourselves by the way that we think. We either talk ourselves out of something, we talk ourselves down from the ledge, we convince ourselves that something isn't really blue when it just looks frickin' blue. And we call a spade a spade. But can we trust that? There is this little fox diving behind this cloud or whatever, just, sneaky. Something is not, it's not showing up as you can trust it. You don't feel, and it's either you don't feel like you can trust yourself on the final outcome, or you don't think you can trust somebody else. Maybe it is you're putting job applications out and you're applying and you're interviewing and you're interested. But when the offer does come, Princess of Coins, my hope and my fear, can I trust that I'm going to make the right decision? Ultimately, at the end of September, when it comes down to it, do I really want to leave? Do I really want to stop? Do I really want to change? Do I want to move and shake, or do I just want to stay put? And there's this element of deception, either self-deception or from other people. We're going to clarify everything. So let's circle back to that. But I'm going to grab this other deck and we're going to do a round of clarification on all the cards. Let's go back to the beginning and ask about Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here? For the sign of Taurus, this energy in your recent past of living with someone, getting together with, or people that you share a space with. It's soulmate energy, maybe 1111. What is that here for? The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it really gives off the vibe of somebody that you share your home with. You share your family. Your Four of Wands, it's a marriage, it's a soulmate, it's house energy, home energy, and Ten of Pentacles is like the ultimate success. So when you were in that Four of Wands energy, you felt like you had it all. You felt like you were just, we've got money, we've got time, we've got our good health, we've got wealth, we've got it all. We have great food on the table at all times. I mean, it was just like the living is good back here in the recent past. So tell me about, for the sign of Taurus, the Six of Coins, that reciprocity, equal give and take. You're really standing in a place of, I'm just being fair. I'm being, balanced. And when I'm being given something, I give back. The Hermit. And it's because you've spent time alone enough to know that your wisdom has taught you that in order to have good friends or meaningful relationships, I cannot just be a taker. I'm also a giver. And Taurus, I don't think you've ever struggled with being a giver. I think you're a natural giver because you are Earth. But it's taken you some time to learn this wisdom oriented to that energy of being just, I'm very reciprocal. If it's being given to me, I'm going to give back. And it's an equal give and take, a really nice, smooth flow. And then the challenge. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why are you struggling with remorse and regret and looking at everything that you've lost more than you're looking at everything that you've gained? The Star. Okay. So because you've been in a healing mode, you've been trying to heal. And sometimes you get knocked down. Chumbawamba, I get knocked down, but I get up again. I get knocked down, but I get up again. And I think about, there's 5 cups. 3 of them are spilled, and that's past energy, but 2 are full. And it's taken me, it's a struggle sometimes. Not every day is a great day. I sometimes struggle with what I have lost. But ultimately, and more than anything, I focus on what I have. I'm grateful. I'm looking forward to the future, a positive, good future, star energy. But I do struggle. I do. I've got bad days. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Death energy on your mind, something transforming. What are you thinking about up here with this death energy? Something coming to an end, but something also coming to life. Death is transformation. Let's find out why that's here. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about fast moving, rapid energy. It's communications. It's you. So definitely I'm thinking of transformational energy. And when things such as new energy starts coming in, man, it starts coming in. Eight of Wands is like arrows flying through the air, being shot from a quiver. And it's communications, it's conversations, it's emails, it's phone calls, it's text messages. It is like boom, 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 boom. This new energy, just when it starts coming, it's going to start coming. Down below here, having to be patient, feeling like you're sitting on your hands. Why is this energy here for the sign of Taurus? It's the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's super slow. It's not, I mean, it's earth energy. It's earth energy. It's your comfort zone. You know, earth, you don't plant something in the dirt and just expect it to come all the way out to a full grown bush. It's got to take time. And Knight of Pentacles, just proof positive that what it is that you're hoping for, all these beautiful seeds that you've planted in your garden of life, when they start to come out, it takes a minute. It's slow. Knight of Pentacles on Seven of Coins. It is slow, and you've got to be patient. As you move into the future, here's our fire. Here's where Taurus gets a little bit lit up, and we're getting a job offer. We're getting a new relationship has come our way. We have a place to start a fire. And that's exciting. So why is the Princess of Wands here? Three, it has to do with work, yeah. Some place where you're going to really feel like you collaborate, like you're a part of the team. You're a team player, you're a team worker, you're on a team, and it's something new for you. You know, this is all really starting to come together. Let's find out about Three of Cups. Who is this person that just wants to kick up their heels and laugh and play and have fun? The Four of Wands. So we're back to that again. It's somebody that you either share a house with, share a home with, want to share a home with. Could be a soulmate, could be your partner, your yin and your yang. It's somebody that means a lot to you, a sister, a brother, somebody very close. But their energy is just a little bit different than yours because you're a worker, you're a hard worker, you're an investment maker in your solid, grounded nature. This person, they're fun-loving, footloose, and fancy-free. And that's what they want to do. And that's how they feel love, and that's how they show love. And you're over here in the Eight of Coins. Why is the Eight of Coins here for Taurus in their internal energy? Let's talk about the Eight of Coins. Five of Coins, Five of Pentacles. So we are thinking about, if I don't work, I don't eat. And I have to focus on my masterful profession. What is it that I do? What did I get my degree in? I have to do that, and because I'm good at it. And when I put my pedal to the metal with my passions and my my hard work energy, man, I'm doing it because I don't want to have lack. I don't want to be in poverty. I don't want to be in poverty mindset. I don't want to feel abandoned and left out. I want to be at the top of the food chain. I want to be the master of my craft. And that really does come from a place of, because I don't want to feel lack and left out. Let's talk about Princess of Coins in your hopes and your fears. I want a new job, but I'm afraid of getting a new job. Why is that here? Queen of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. Queen of Pentacles is Mother Earth energy. Queen of Pentacles on top of this Princess of Pentacles or Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles. It has to do with wanting to take care of yourself and my family. I want to take care of things. I want to have money in the bank. I want to have food. I care about my creature comforts. That's really important to me. And I want to have a new start, but I'm afraid of having a new start because it's so important to me that I have the things that make me feel grounded and solid and secure. And let's talk about that Seven of Swords. Why is that sneaky, deception-oriented energy here? Not feeling like you can trust what people are saying or what you're saying to yourself. Let's find out about that, please. Strength. Trusting and knowing that you've got the fortitude and the ability to decipher mysterious thought energy. If it's you not being able to trust you, you're going to circle it back and you're going to dial it in. If it's you not being able to trust other people or maybe job offers or job openings or something along those lines, you are going to dial it in and figure out, and you're going to suss it out. Is it something worthwhile or not? You can trust yourself. 1,000,000%, yes. Strength is here. Major arcana for the sign of Leo. Beautiful. You're going to be able to tame your ego, and you're going to be able to draw upon your soft, kind nature to yourself and to others. But you're going to be able to determine truths from lies. Let's get you an oracle card. This is Whispers of Lord Ganesha, and this is for the sign of Taurus. This is going to be a theme energy for this month of September for you, Taurus. Let's find out what that is. Steadfastness. That's freaking awesome. Love it. Card number 32. This is Lord Ganesha knowing and believing. And I want to just share, if you don't know about Lord Ganesha, clearer of obstacles. Just a beautiful deity as far as bringing this energy, this theme into the month of September for the sign of Taurus, steadfastness. And card number 32, this can add up to the number 5. And in numerology, the number 5 is about change and challenge and freedom and being steadfast. And what does that mean to you? Something for you to think about, something for you to draw upon, and something for you to meditate about, okay? This is your energy here. This is your reading. And I hope that you know that you can find more readings and more things on the channel over on TikTok and YouTube, and your likes and your follows, subscribes and shares and comments. It's so appreciated. I'm so blessed and grateful. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week for your weekly reading.